So one thing I always like to ask, people who say they have a typical like Asian American kind of upbringing, and of course, getting into politics and policy isn't exactly a typical Asian American career, if you will. When you decided to go to that route, what was your parents' reaction?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not one of the typical, doctor, lawyer, business major, right? I think I got a little lucky because my brother is 6 years older than me. So when he was going off to college, there was a lot of the pressure for him to kind of go that route. So they pushed him a little bit more to make sure that he had a real major. He wanted to go in and study film.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
real
so I mean,
career.
I know he wanted to study film and English and writing and all that kind of stuff, which he did. But he also had a business degree. So I think when I got to the point where I was going to college, they were a little more open to it, a little more flexible.
Hmm.
They were okay with my directions. But I actually, when I went to UC San Diego. I actually started out in biology. I was a science major. I did all the chemistry, biology courses, and then I was thinking about taking that and going and doing some sort of clinical research. But after taking a few classes, doing a few labs, I was like, I'm definitely not cut out to be in a lab doing this type of work forever.
Right.
So that's kind of when I added on a poli sci major in addition to my bio degree. But that's like the official version of how I got into policy
Right.
and politics. I think the real honest version is, while I was in college, my brother got me started watching The West Wing,
There you go. I love
and
it.
that really got me interested. And I was young, naive, idealistic, and The West Wing is the perfect show for that. So I think that's really what got me into thinking, hey, this could be fun. Not without having any real idea of how it actually works, what it'd actually be like to be here. But I say that, but I think there's a lot of folks in our generation who came out to DC because they watched The West Wing and are
Yeah,
inspired.
I mean, I am exactly that person actually that you mentioned. I
Yeah.
watched pretty much all the seasons. I think they were like at season 5 or something when I was still in college. Watched all of it, got totally hooked, ate all that idealism up, right? Kind of drank the Kool-Aid and decided that, in 2008, instead of looking for a real job, I'm just going to volunteer on the Obama campaign and go from there. And, the rest
Yeah.
was history. And it sounded like it was similar for you too.